Yeah, all zones, but the kids can, it's not necessary that the kid from South Zone has to only play South Zone. So again, the whole point of having this as a tour and selecting the top 14 and 16 players is that a lot of kids will be encouraged to play not only in their zone. So kids from Chennai, there's a lot of kids from Chennai and Coimbatore and stuff like that who are also traveling to Pune and traveling to the other places to play as well. And the idea is that the more tournaments the kids play, the better they learn to handle competition. And then as they pick up more and more points, at the end of the 4 tournaments, we'll select the top 14 players.
So the backdrop of your experience in HCL is the work that you have done in the schools of Chennai and Delhi. So what's the profile of the
professional training academy? So that was what we tried to do there. What we're doing here is, like Sundar said, is getting more kids to play, and because it's sanctioned by the All India Tennis Association and the local federation, in this case the Tamil Nadu Tennis Association, is to try and get more kids to play. And once they get points, again, fortunately, unfortunately, it's all about getting your ITA points to improve your ranking, which in turn will also give them more confidence and get them ready to play, the bigger tournaments.
So what impact that project have really?
Which one?
The school project.
No, I think that it was. See, again, that was also a pioneering effort, but I think that honestly we had a much better turnout in Delhi. We had, I think, 71 schools and I think over 400 kids who participated. Chennai was a little less, but what we found, the pluses were that it was the parents and the kids who were taking personal interest in their own game. Unfortunately, we found that a lot of the schools were not exactly proactive when it came to creating the teams for the schools and stuff like that. Again, there also we send the kids abroad for training the winners and things like that. So they're two completely different things.
There's a lot of interest, and as Gaurav mentioned, the interest was more from the parents and the students rather than the school. So that is what.
Sorry to interrupt. Let's put it this way: if there was not enough interest there, I don't think we'd be sitting here today for this. So.
Yeah. But so that gave us a sense that is important. A lot of parents came back and spoke to Gaurav and spoke to the team, our teams here, and told us that this is some sort of thing we'd like more of. So then, right now the thinking is in our head also. One is, of course, there is one need for doing things at a national, international level, which is this too. This is the first one we are doing, and this again we are hoping to be successful. So far we are very happy. Right? There's also a need for doing more of the school tournaments and getting those people what I call up as well. So we will consider to do that as well. It's not that we are not going to do that anymore. That is also part of the plan. But this is what I call our first step into the larger helping the tennis community as opposed to helping the school community itself. So that I would look at it like that.
Correct. Because Delhi, it is a pretty expensive game.
Yes.
And the students who are really enjoying the game, they
not being able to, give it its due. It's better to always take small steps. I think right now the atmosphere and the whole this thing in the country because of the Olympics, everyone is charged up and everybody is promising all kinds of things and saying all kinds of things. To be brutally honest, I want to see 60 days from now, how many people, those same people who are cheering so loudly are still going to be there. So.
Winners and runners, any other money, prize money, cash prize any?
So I think technically we are not allowed to give prize money to sub-juniors. They will, of course, so the top players that qualify for the Masters, their travel and stay will be taken care of. At every tournament, players who are in the main draw, we are giving them a daily allowance. So we are going the extra. When we started MBTA, the challenge was that there was not enough tennis courts. There was not enough infrastructure. Today, every township or everything has a tennis court and stuff. A lot of the small areas also have tennis courts. How many of you know who Pratna Thomre is? I hope you all know. She played doubles with Sania at the Olympics. Now she comes from a town called Barshi, which is 4 hours from a town called Solapur, which is a very, very small, it's in the back of beyond kind of a place in Maharashtra. Now she started playing tennis in her dad's field. Her dad was a farmer, he still is a farmer. And then she graduated and today she's played the Olympics. Last year she won 16 doubles titles as a 21-year-old, and now of course, she's